When I was in my 20s, I dated a guy who answered the phone and said, "Speak to me." And I hated it. And I told him so. And he couldn't understand why I didn't like it. He said, "Well, would it be better if I said, 'talk to me'?" And I said, "No, that wouldn't be any better. It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like you're rushed and you don't have time for me. And it feels a little bit demeaning." That relationship didn't last, but I did get some really important information from that relationship. And that is that the words we use matter. When you choose words that make the listener feel better, you are more likely to have a good relationship. And if you're advocating, you're much more likely to win. The first time that I put a witness into the stand to turn to the jury and tell her story, I didn't say to her, "Talk to the jury." I didn't say to her, "Speak to the jury." I said, "Can you speak with the jury about your experience?" And she turned to the jury and she spoke with them. I decided that if it made me feel better to hear the words "speak with me" as opposed to "speak to me," then perhaps it would make the jury feel better as well. And I know that people make decisions based not so much on what they think, but on how you make them feel. So if you are an advocate and you're advocating for your big idea, you need to think about who your jury is and how you want them to feel. You need to try to win sales, attention, loyalty, and engagement with your words. And if you choose words specific to your jury that are going to make them feel better, you are much more likely to feel like a winner at the end of the day. It's just another way that you can use words to advocate to win. I'll be back next week with more ways you can use words to advocate to win. But in the meantime, have a great weekend, and I will speak with you next week.